Welcome to the Access Route. I'm James, and I want you to step into a different reality. One where a single night's sleep costs more than most people's homes. You're not buying an asset or making an investment. You're simply renting 24 hours in a hotel room, a room with a bill that can climb to a staggering $235,000. This isn't just luxury. This is the world of ultra-high hospitality, where the phrase "money is no object" becomes literal reality. Today, we're counting down the top 10 most expensive hotel rooms on Earth in 2025. These aren't just places with high thread counts and private butlers. These are engineering marvels and creative masterstrokes. We're talking about sleeping with sharks suspended above your bed, floating in infinity pools that hang off skyscrapers, and hiding in bulletproof fortresses designed to protect world leaders. We're about to take you inside the places where billionaires go to feel truly amazed. So buckle up, because we're entering a realm that exists beyond normal human experience. Starting our countdown at number 10, we have the Faena Penthouse in Miami Beach, Florida at $50,000 per night. Now, $50,000 might sound almost reasonable after hearing our opening figure, but remember, this is still more than most people make in an entire year. The Faena Penthouse represents the ultimate in South Beach sophistication. This isn't just about location, though being positioned on one of the world's most famous beaches certainly doesn't hurt. What makes this property special is its complete integration of art, design, and beachfront luxury. The penthouse was designed as a collaboration between acclaimed director Baz Luhrmann and his wife, production designer Catherine Martin. If those names sound familiar, they're the creative team behind movies like Moulin Rouge and The Great Gatsby. So when you stay here, you're essentially living inside a movie set designed by Hollywood's most visionary creators. The space features theatrical elements throughout, from dramatic red velvet draping to gold leaf details that catch the Miami sunlight. But the real magic happens on the wraparound terrace, where you have unobstructed views of the Atlantic Ocean and direct access to Miami's legendary nightlife scene. At $50,000 a night, you're buying more than accommodation. You're purchasing a starring role in the Miami Beach experience. At number 9, we travel to one of the most remote luxury destinations on Earth, the Hilltop Villa on Laucala Island, Fiji, also commanding $50,000 per night. But here, you're not just paying for luxury, you're paying for complete isolation from the modern world. Laucala Island is a private island resort owned by Red Bull founder Dietrich Mateschitz. The Hilltop Villa sits at the highest point of this tropical paradise, offering 360-degree views of the South Pacific that stretch to the horizon in every direction. What makes this property extraordinary isn't just its location, it's the level of self-sufficiency built into the experience. The island operates its own farm, providing fresh produce grown specifically for your meals. There's a private marina with boats and submarines at your disposal. The villa comes with its own dedicated staff, including a private chef who will prepare meals using ingredients harvested that same day from the island's organic gardens. The isolation is so complete that you need to take a private jet to the nearest airport, then a helicopter to reach the island. Once you're there, you're essentially the temporary ruler of your own tropical kingdom, with every detail of island life orchestrated around your preferences. Our number 8 position takes us to Greece, where the royal villa at Grand Resort Lagonissi commands $50,000 per night for a completely different type of luxury, Mediterranean coastal perfection. Located on a private peninsula 30 minutes from Athens, this villa represents the pinnacle of Greek hospitality and design. What sets this property apart is its seamless integration with the Aegean Sea coastline. The villa features private beaches accessible only to guests, with crystal clear waters that have been carefully maintained to remain pristine. The architecture itself is a masterpiece of modern Greek design, using local marble and stone to create spaces that feel both contemporary and timeless. The infinity pools appear to merge directly with the Aegean Sea, creating the illusion that you're floating on the Mediterranean itself. But the real luxury here is the privacy and exclusivity. The entire resort is designed around the concept of creating intimate spaces where guests never feel crowded or observed. Your villa comes with dedicated staff who anticipate your needs without being intrusive, and access to experiences like private yacht charters to nearby Greek islands that most tourists never see. The $50,000 rate includes access to the resort's private marina, helicopter pad, and even a private chapel if you're planning something special during your stay.
Number 7, the Penthouse Suite at Hôtel Martinez in Cannes, France. Priced between $53,000 and $55,000 per night, depending on the season. But this isn't just about seasonal pricing. This is about timing your stay with some of the world's most exclusive events. The Hôtel Martinez sits on the famous Croisette Boulevard, directly facing the Mediterranean and positioned at the heart of Cannes' legendary film festival district. During the Cannes Film Festival, this penthouse becomes one of the most sought-after accommodations on Earth, hosting movie stars, directors, and entertainment industry royalty. The suite spans the entire 7th floor and features a wraparound terrace with unobstructed views of the Mediterranean Sea and the French Riviera coastline. But what makes this property truly special is its role as a private venue for some of the entertainment industry's most exclusive parties and negotiations. During festival season, major movie deals worth hundreds of millions of dollars are negotiated on this terrace. A-list celebrities use the suite as their private headquarters for managing their festival appearances. The penthouse essentially becomes the unofficial center of the global entertainment industry for 2 weeks each year. The Art Deco design pays homage to Cannes' golden age of cinema, while modern amenities ensure that today's entertainment moguls have everything they need to conduct business at the highest levels of the industry. Number 6, the Muraka Suite, Conrad, Maldives, Ringali Island. Our number 6 position takes us to one of the most architecturally ambitious hotel accommodations ever built, the Muraka Suite at Conrad, Maldives, Ringali Island, priced between $50,000 and $60,000 per night. Here, you're not just staying in a hotel room, you're living inside an engineering marvel. The Muraka Suite is the world's first underwater hotel residence, with the master bedroom located 16 feet beneath the Indian Ocean surface. The curved acrylic walls provide 180-degree views of the coral reef ecosystem, making you feel like you're sleeping inside a giant aquarium. But the engineering required to make this possible is absolutely staggering. The underwater structure had to be built to withstand enormous water pressure while maintaining complete transparency. The acrylic walls are 9 inches thick and required technology borrowed from submarine and deep-sea research facility construction. The suite spans 2 levels, the underwater bedroom and bathroom, and an upper level with living areas, kitchen, and additional bedrooms on a platform above the ocean's surface. A spiral staircase connects the 2 levels, so you literally descend into the ocean to go to sleep. Living underwater means you're surrounded by marine life 24 hours a day. Reef sharks glide past your bedroom window, schools of tropical fish create living kaleidoscopes of color, and at night, the underwater lighting attracts sea creatures that most humans never see. The isolation is extraordinary. You're accessible only by speedboat or seaplane, and your nearest neighbors are on other resort islands miles away. Your dedicated staff includes marine biologists who can explain the underwater ecosystem you're observing, making this both a luxury accommodation and an educational experience about ocean conservation. Number 5, the Four Seasons Penthouse, New York. At number 5, we return to Manhattan with the Four Seasons Penthouse commanding $60,000 per night for an experience that redefines urban luxury. This isn't just about having a nice view of New York. This is about living above New York like a modern-day king surveying his kingdom. The penthouse occupies the entire 52nd floor of the Four Seasons Hotel New York, designed by renowned architect IMP. The space spans 4,000 square feet and features floor-to-ceiling windows on all sides, providing panoramic views that encompass Central Park, the Hudson River, and the entire Manhattan skyline. What makes this property extraordinary is how it transforms the chaotic energy of New York into a serene, private sanctuary. Despite being in the heart of one of the world's most busiest cities, the penthouse feels completely removed from the urban hustle. The soundproofing is so effective that you can watch the traffic moving through the streets below in complete silence. The interior design focuses on creating intimate spaces within the vast open floor plan. There are multiple seating areas, each oriented toward different views of the city, so you can watch the sunrise over the East River from your bedroom and the sunset over the Hudson River from your living room. The penthouse comes with dedicated concierge services that can arrange anything from private shopping experiences at closed luxury boutiques to helicopter tours of the city. At $60,000 per night, you're not just staying in New York, you're commanding it from above. Number 4, the Mark Penthouse, New York. Our number 4 position stays in Manhattan with the Mark Penthouse priced at $75,000 per night. This property represents the ultimate fusion of luxury hotel service with the space and privacy of a private mansion suspended in the sky above one of the world's most expensive real estate markets. The Mark Penthouse spans 10,000 square feet across 2 floors, making it larger than most suburban homes. But size alone doesn't justify the $75,000 rate. It's what you can do with that space that creates the value. The crown jewel of this property is the 2,500 square foot private rooftop terrace. In Manhattan, where outdoor space is more valuable than gold, having your own private rooftop garden with panoramic city views is the ultimate luxury. The terrace is equipped for entertaining with outdoor kitchens, multiple seating areas, and even space for helicopter landings. The interior features 5 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms, each designed with museum-quality attention to detail. The master suite includes a private library and study, while the formal dining room can seat 12 guests for elegant dinner parties. The kitchen is equipped with professional-grade appliances that rival those found in Michelin-starred restaurants. But perhaps the most impressive feature is the dedicated service level. The penthouse comes with a team of staff including housekeepers, a private chef, and concierge services that can arrange anything from private museum tours to closed one-way fashion shows. You're essentially getting the services of a private club combined with the comfort of a luxury home. The location on Manhattan's Upper East Side puts you within walking distance of Central Park, world-class museums, and some of the most exclusive shopping in the world, while the penthouse itself provides a private sanctuary above it all.
Number 3, the Royal Penthouse Suite in Geneva, Switzerland. At number 3, we encounter the Royal Penthouse Suite at Hôtel President Wilson in Geneva, Switzerland, commanding $80,000 per night. But this isn't just expensive accommodation. This is a diplomatic fortress designed to protect the world's most powerful and targeted individuals. The Royal Penthouse Suite occupies the entire 8th floor of the hotel, spanning 18,000 square feet of bulletproof luxury. Every window is constructed with armor-grade glass capable of stopping high-powered rifle rounds. The doors are reinforced to withstand explosive charges, and motion sensors monitor every possible approach to the suite. The guest list reads like a who's who of global power. Former presidents Bill Clinton and Mikhail Gorbachev, business mogul Richard Branson, and numerous heads of state who require the ultimate in discretion and security. When you're paying $80,000 a night, you're buying the same level of protection that world leaders receive in their official residences. The suite features 12 bedrooms and 12 marble bathrooms, making it suitable for hosting diplomatic meetings or housing entire security details. The main bedrooms are equipped with panic buttons that can summon Swiss Special Forces within minutes, while the private elevator ensures that guests never interact with other hotel visitors. But this isn't just about security. It's about conducting the world's most sensitive business in complete safety and privacy. The suite is equipped with secure communication systems, soundproofing that prevents electronic eavesdropping, and meeting rooms designed for hosting negotiations that could affect global politics and economics. The view from the suite encompasses Lake Geneva and the Swiss Alps, creating an appropriately dramatic backdrop for conversations that might reshape international relations. The dedicated staff includes not just luxury hotel service, but security personnel trained in executive protection protocols. Number 2, the Empathy Suite Sky Villa, Las Vegas. Our number 2 position takes us to Las Vegas with the Empathy Suite Sky Villa at Palms Casino Resort, commanding $100,000 per night for an experience that redefines the relationship between art, luxury, and accommodation. The Empathy Suite isn't just a hotel room that happens to have expensive art on the walls. The entire 9,000 square foot space is a commissioned artwork by Damien Hirst, one of the world's most expensive living artists. When you stay here, you're not renting a room, you're becoming the temporary custodian of a multi-million-dollar art installation. When entering, guests are greeted by winner, loser, two massive bull sharks preserved in formaldehyde, suspended in crystal-clear cases. This isn't decoration. This is a museum-quality Hearst piece worth millions of dollars. The curved bar where you'll have your evening cocktails incorporates a real marlin skeleton and is itself titled "Here for a Good Time, Not a Long Time," another multi-million-dollar functional sculpture. But the most spectacular feature is the infinity pool that literally hangs off the edge of the building, 55 floors above the Las Vegas Strip. As you float in this cantilevered pool, you're suspended in space above one of America's most famous streets, surrounded by butterfly mosaics hand-placed by Hearst's team of artists. Every detail reflects Hearst's artistic vision, from the diamond-filled medicine cabinet in the bathroom to the custom-designed furniture incorporating his signature pharmaceutical and butterfly motifs. Even the pool table and foosball table are functional artworks worth more than luxury cars. The suite is designed for entertaining up to 52 guests, with multiple media rooms and lounges. Most guests who can afford the $100,000 rate are required to commit to gambling $1 million during their stay, making this both an accommodation and a crucial piece of the casino strategy for attracting high-stakes players. The experience includes 24-hour butler service, private art tours, and a $10,000 resort credit. But the real value lies in the temporary ownership of artistic assets that exist nowhere else on Earth. And now our number one position, the most expensive accommodation on planet Earth, the Lover's Deep Luxury Submarine Hotel, commanding an astronomical $235,000 per night. This isn't just the most expensive place to sleep on Earth, it's quite possibly the most unique accommodation that has ever existed. Located off the coast of St. Lucia in the Caribbean, Lover's Deep is a private submarine that has been converted into the ultimate underwater escape pod. But calling it a hotel room doesn't do justice to what this really is. It's a mobile underwater palace that can be positioned anywhere in the world's oceans. The submarine can descend to depths of 250 feet, creating a completely alien environment where you're surrounded by nothing but the deep blue ocean. Through the panoramic windows of your underwater bedroom, you can watch marine life that most humans never see, deep-sea creatures that exist in a world untouched by surface civilization. But the $235,000 price tag reflects more than just uniqueness. It represents the enormous logistical complexity of the operation. This isn't like booking a regular hotel where you just show up with luggage. The Lover's Deep requires a full crew, including a submarine captain, a private chef, and a dedicated butler, all trained in underwater operations. The experience includes speedboat transfers, helicopter coordination, and enough backup systems to ensure your safety in the deep ocean. You can choose your location, off a sunken battleship in the Red Sea, near unexplored coral reefs in the Maldives, or alongside underwater volcanic formations that create their own ecosystems. The submarine offers the exclusive Mile Low Club experience, making it not just the most expensive accommodation, but also the most uniquely positioned romantic getaway on Earth. The irony is perfect. In a world where true privacy is increasingly impossible to find, the ultimate privacy exists 250 feet beneath the ocean's surface, at the cost of nearly $250,000 per night.
The psychology of impossible luxury. As we complete our countdown of the world's most expensive accommodations, it's worth understanding what's really driving these astronomical prices. Thank you for joining us on the Access Route, where we explore the extraordinary accommodations that exist at the very limits of human achievement. These places may be financially accessible to only a few, but they expand the realm of possibility for everyone. Until next time, remember that somewhere out there, someone is dreaming up the next impossible experience that will redefine what it means to truly live.